happening across America. New York City, NYC, is starting to crack down on brothels. Let's spend 10 minutes on this and let's get to it. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel.
Out of Queens and the push to clean up Roosevelt Avenue.
Fox 5 was there as police and other officials gathered to do a sweep of the street that is plagued with problems.
Baby girl is stacked, ain't she? I'm sorry, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. She be getting to it. She definitely get to it.
Fox 5's Richard Jacobus is live for us. Richard, what's going on?
Well, Natasha, Steve, our sources call this Operation Roosevelt. It's a 60-day initiative to clean up the stretch of Roosevelt Avenue from Elmhurst to Jackson Heights, Queens. It all begins today, from cracking down on these illegal vendors to busting brothels to cleaning up garbage on the streets and seizing illegal scooters. All of it to clean up and bring back this neighborhood's quality of life. Just after dawn, hundreds of NYPD officers, state police officers, members of the FDNY, sanitation workers, and even the Queens DA gathered at 83rd and Roosevelt to begin the process of cleaning up what people here have been complaining about for years.
Prostitution, people selling illegal drugs and everything.
We don't need that over here.
Cops spent the day tracking down alleged sex workers, dismantling vendors selling illegal clothing, and taking away illegal scooters from street corners.
Folks that are vending on the corners, you'll see women that are scantily clad on the street, offering services of massages.
Interim Police Commissioner Tom Donlin spent last night with NYPD Deputy Commissioner of Operations Kaz Daughtry touring Roosevelt Avenue ahead of the crackdown.
We're going to provide more resources to you here.
As for the people,
let me ask y'all a question to the people in NYC and the people in the chat. You knew that was coming. You know I love the women. Canton says, please don't take away the brothels. They ain't going nowhere, I promise you. They not going nowhere, I promise you. And again, I want to ask y'all a question because I love my chat. The chat is the co-host of this show. The question that I have for y'all is, as he toured it and they announced, hey guys, we're going to come and clean this up for the next 60 days. We're going to be on your head. What happens 60 days later? What happens 60 days later? Have y'all ever seen that movie 128 Days Later? What happens 60 days later? What happened 120 days later? What happens next time, same time this year? Because most people just going to pack up and leave. Okay, hey, listen. We see the police, he making an announcement, they making an announcement on the news, we paying attention, Anton from AntonDaniels.com, he's saying it, all right, y'all, let's not get arrested. For the next 60 days, we're going to have to get out the way. We can't sell on this street, we're going to go 3 streets over, and we're going to start selling on that street until we come back. It reminds me of when they said that they was going to clean up homelessness and stuff like that and remove all of these homelessness tent camps on the West Coast. And then they did it, and 1 week later, everybody was back, and it was like, so y'all cleaned up the area for us. Thank you, thank you. And they was back to doing the same thing that they was doing before. They actually didn't make a dent in the problem. And so my question to y'all is this just for optics? Is this for visibility? Or is this a real initiative that y'all think is going to clean up the city streets of New York and remove it of illegal crime, people selling stuff on the streets without a permit, brothels, all of that stuff?
people who live here or own a business here, they applaud this initiative, especially because of their kids.
I noticed our business starting to go down, but then they crack it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then across the street we have a school. We have a school across the street. Kids from, I think, 5 years old, they attend to school, and I guess it's not a good it's not a good thing.
I was born and raised here just down the block, so it has been for several years already. So I feel like it's a good thing that they're actually doing that because of the kids, you know, the youth is growing, them passing by. I don't want personally my kid to be seeing all of those things.
And those are the people who are concerned the most, those with children, those who have lived here their entire lives. They've seen this neighborhood go downhill. Now, we've reached out to the NYPD as well as the Queens District Attorney and the Department of Sanitation for official comment on this, on actually what this is called. Our sources say it's Operation Roosevelt, what they're doing here, and if they're indeed going to be here for the next 60 days. But so far, we haven't heard back. Our sources.
All right, so let's pivot for a second. I want to get this from another view. make sure that we can see this and understand it.
The mayor of New York made a promise after his federal indictments. Eric Adams said he would, despite his legal problems, continue working for New Yorkers. Well, tonight, he seemed to be doing just that. The mayor, tonight in Queens.
Y'all think that this is only for the election? Y'all think that this is to help get certain people elected?
Launching a quality of life operation to fight sex trafficking, brothels, and unlicensed vendors, the stuff many New Yorkers worry about. So how did it go tonight? Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger.
The world's oldest profession has, for generations, all but owned this stretch of Roosevelt Avenue in Corona, where under the 7 trained illegal brothels feed a culture of lawlessness.
If I'm walking with my daughter, it's really dangerous because I have to try to explain to her what's going on.
For Gloria Contreras, it's no place to live.
Take a walk by yourself and no camera, and you'll see that you will be solicited easily in a block 10, 15 times by different people.
But tonight, at long last, a crackdown.
We're not here for one day and go away. We're here for the problem to go away.
The mayor announcing a citywide task force, everything from police to fire to the buildings department, all working in tandem on Operation Restore Roosevelt. Eyewitness News obtained this video as cops swooped in today, busting brothels along with illegal vendors and the ever-present scooters, all to break the industry that has strangled people's quality of life.
If you have an illegal massage parlor or brothel on Roosevelt Avenue, we will shut you down.
NYPD Deputy Commissioner Kaz Daughtry formulated the plan, which includes nearly 200 officers flooding the neighborhood for 3 months, starting today.
Before, we would just come here, we do an operation, and we move on to another part of the city. This, we're dedicated, we planted the city's flag in the ground on Roosevelt Avenue, and we're not leaving for 90 days. After 90 days, you're gonna say, what's gonna happen? Well, we're gonna do an analysis, we'll reassess. If we gotta put more resources on it into this task force, we
Not the beds. Oh, no. Is that where y'all be getting y'all massages? Man, y'all feel comfortable getting massages where they got the kids mat on the floor? The M, the S, and all of that, and then you got the Arabian Prince beads on that. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Y'all, dog, if you went in there with a black light, nah, dog, y'all not in there, y'all not crashing out in the brothels, are y'all? Is that where y'all get y'all rubbing tugs from? Y'all feel comfortable with that? Heck no. No, dog. You got the they got the kids mat at the bottom. They got the stool right there. Y'all just be walking in there like it's cool. How much for $40? $100? Dog, I don't even know if that's as much as my DoorDash. My DoorDash be more than that sometimes, most of the time. That's crazy. That is insane. But I think New York got huge problems. They not only got problems with these brothels and these migrants that then is selling front butt. They got problems with sanitation. They got problems with budgets. They got problems with corruption. And so while I applaud the effort, I wonder if them chicks even wash their hands. While I applaud the effort, I will also say that I would like to see this happen outside of an election cycle, because me, myself, as well as the people in the chat, y'all got a cream for that? Me, myself, as well as the people in the chat, we think that this is just for optics. This is because y'all got a new police commissioner. We think that Eric Adams is trying to endear himself to the American people in order to not be convicted in the court of public opinion, considering that he's facing Fed charges. And we also think that it's a national election that's happening right now. So we need y'all to do more at times that y'all don't have the camera on y'all, and y'all don't have to call the camera crew out in order to crack down and clean up y'all streets, all right?